All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey, we start out with the Vegas Golden Knights at the Buffalo Sabres. Pardon my the mic noises, because I'm struggling to get this mic stand to lock the mic in place. I'm going to have to put something in it to tighten up the grip or something. I don't know. All right, well, it's going to be a while till they start. It's Tage Thompson's first game home. And there'll be other Olympians like Eichel on the Knights they're honoring too. All right, that's good. And YouTube. Let's get the chat working on my tablet again. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to hold the mic in place. This is insane. Just cannot seem to lock it down. And later tonight, we will have Montreal Canadiens at San Jose Sharks. Right before I was starting, I started to tinker with this again, and I should have just left it. Lesson learned. Wonder if I can slip a little cardboard or something in there to tighten it up. All right. Well, I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Tomorrow got the schedule set as Thompson and family are out to center ice. Eichel joins them for the ceremonial puck drop. Oh yeah, I need to do this too. Mute that, unmute that. There we go. Tomorrow we'll have women's basketball, 10 a.m. Central, Stanford and Miami. I guess that's SEC action. How on earth is Stanford in the SEC? And then Mississippi State and Florida and ACC, or do I have that backwards? Well, either way, Stanford I thought was in California. It's odd to see these coast-to-coast conferences with regional names still. But that's just today's college sports action. All right, so we're already doing the anthem, so probably won't be too much longer of a delay. And then tomorrow night in hockey, Vegas Golden Knights again in Detroit to play the Red Wings, and then the Islanders, forgot who they're playing. Islanders Ducks is the nightcap. It'll show up once we eliminate that basketball game in the morning. Actually, in the morning. All right, already underway in the other games. No scores to report, no early scores. This is the only 6 o'clock game not yet underway. If you have TNT or HBO Max, you get Panthers Devils and the doubleheader. Second game on True TV, Lightning Wild. And I just upped my ESPN subscription to unlimited, so we will have the doubleheader in hockey on Thursday. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and New York Islanders, Los Angeles Kings. I put 8:45 because that's approximately when it'll start, sometime between 8:45 and 8:52. Hello, Bon. Welcome as we do the anthems. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. All right, I'll take this down. Hopefully we get the goaltenders soon. And Golden Knight's hat is kind of just blending in with the black shelf. You can barely see it up here on my shelf. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to have to. Maybe during a break I can put a piece of cardboard in there to make this grip on this stand a little stronger. I don't know why it's having so much trouble. Oh, nice. Oh, thanks, Bon. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed your day off. Sounds good. Still wrapping up the anthem here, so still no goaltenders. It's going to either be Schmid or Hill versus Lyon or Luukkonen. Hopefully we'll get these soon. It is Lyon. Okay, we'll go over Lyon's numbers. Here we go. Schmid and Lyon. Schmid 16-7-6, 2.55 goals against, 8.95 save, 2 shutouts. Lyon 15-8-3, 2.69 goals against, 9.14 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Yeah, Schmid versus Lyon. Thanks. There we go. This is the first meeting of 2 between these 2 teams. Why did this pop up twice? No. What the? Why would it do that? Great. I'm going to have to hold this with one hand and do everything with one hand. This is going to be a pain. All right, quick face-off. We're already underway. All right, let's get it rolling here. All right, sent out by, let's see, Vegas is in white going left. Nope. Sorry, Buffalo in blue left to right. And Vegas in white right to left. I guess I could take that gold off, but it's the way the TV has it. They have Buffalo in white, but they've got the gold numbers or yellow, whatever you want to call it. All right, up the far boards, dumped in by Marner for the Knights. Now taken behind the net. Sent up the near boards. Doan tipped it ahead. It's in the near boards. Excuse me. And taken away at the red line, up ahead. Tipped towards the net, but Buffalo sends it up behind the net, up the far boards. To the, well, we got a whistle at 18:51. They credited Vegas with the shot on goal. Yeah, oh, that's Schmid's first name. That's right. Thanks, Uncommon. Yep. He was 5, right? If I'm not mistaken, Stan the man. Usual. I think he was 5. Sent around the boards, out to the neutral zone. Buffalo has it, dumps it right back in to the far corner. Unless I'm misremembering. I mean, not that I saw him play, but just from reading and photos. All right, neutral zone. Puck gets away in the far boards and sent in by the Sabres. All right, taken behind the net by McNabb. Oh, Theodore's out there. I think Vegas has, I was reading somebody had a virus going around, and I thought Theodore was sick, but he's there. All right, sent up the board. Oh, he was 6. I'm sorry. Thanks, Uncommon, for correcting me. Dang it. All right, icing on the Sabres at 18:01. Yeah, my mistake. 6. Okay. I don't know why I thought 5. All right, as they highlight Zach Benson, we are on the Sabres broadcast, MSG. ESPN. ESPN Plus, technically. All right, sent up and down the length of the ice. Theodore picks it up behind the net for Vegas, up the boards, over the red line, pass, and Buffalo has it and dumps it in. Chased into the corner. Thompson there in the far boards. And sent above the and paddled behind the net or with the stick by Schmid. Now sent up the near boards for Buffalo. And a dump in. Whoops. Was that Hurdle? No. Barbashev, sorry. Sabres went the other way, and are they going to put shots up on their broadcast? Oh, they took it away for Vegas, so no shots on goal. Buffalo carries it in, and I think that was Krebs into the near corner. Power trying to dig it out. It's taken away by Vegas, sent ahead. Chased and behind the net, picked up by Lyon, up the far boards and out. And along between the benches, along the boards, and now Vegas has it in their own and quickly up ahead, and then a late whistle for offsides on Vegas at 16:30. George Brett and for the Royals, number 5, yeah. I might have been thinking of like DiMaggio. Wasn't DiMaggio 5? I don't remember. No, he would have been too late. Yeah, never mind, because the Yankees would have used up. They had like their batting order. That's why Ruth was 3 and Gehrig was 4. So, although wasn't Mantle 6? I don't know. So maybe DiMaggio was 5. I don't know. All right, shot saved into the far corner. That should be Buffalo's first shot from the near side, and it was Schmid on the save. Kept in, Doan tips it to the far circle, a shot and a save, and Schmid hangs on to this one. 16:09 off the stick of Ostland. Pretty good pass, and he beat, I believe, McNabb and was able to get it on net. But a good save by Schmid. All right, far face-off circle. Sabres take control. Far circle shot. Another glove save by Schmid. 16:04 to go in the first. No score. All right, the Sabres have McLeod, I think, stepping in for the face-off. He'll face Eichel, far circle. Derek, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Oh, brother. Okay, are we gonna... Nope, they kick McLeod out of the draw. Stepping in is Zucker. All right, they won the draw again. Pass to McLeod in the near circle. Towards the net, it's tipped in, and the Sabres lead 1-0. I believe Zucker got the goal. And Buffalo takes the early lead at 15:58. Zucker, yeah, there'll be assists, though, I think. Oh, actually, it may have tipped off of a Vegas defenseman before getting to Zucker. That it may be unassisted. It was hard to see. It may have gone off of Eichel before it got to Zucker. Nope. Okay, they say McLeod and Dahlin on the save. So what do I know? All right, 4-0 the shots, 1-0 the score. Buffalo leading at home, and it's into the far corner. Pass ahead, tipped by, I think that's Saad. I haven't seen Saad much lately. I guess I haven't done Vegas recently. Into the near corner. Plenty of Vegas games coming up, though. Far corner. Picked up by, I think, Tomas Hertl. Centers it. Shot. Lions save. Big rebound. Hurdle picks it up. And blue line keeper. That was off the stick of Anderson. Far circle was wide into the near circle. Shot from the top by Kolsar. Sabres can't get it out. Saad to the point. A shot. Big rebound and sticked aside by Lyon. And sent ahead off the stick of Metza. And this, both teams getting line changes. Shots are 4-2. And it's 1-0 Buffalo. Thanks to Zucker. All right, Buffalo to the near circle. A shot tipped. Oh my gosh, just wide of the net, of the left post, the far post, from the near circle. And a shot from the far circle blocked. It was a pretty good shot, but blocked. And into the near boards. Marner passes, far circle shot, blocked into the near boards. And let's see. Sent over to the far boards. Sent up by, is that McNabb, I think? Wait, it's McNabb 3 and Lausen's 5. That's right. For Vegas. Up the boards. Finally, Buffalo carries it out. They send it. Norris sends it in. It's into the near corner after a deflection. And somebody is down for Buffalo in a heap right on the red line, right outside the penalty box. That looks like Kesselring, number 8. 13:31 to go. This should be the under 14 media timeout. We'll see if there's a penalty probably after the commercial break. All right, so 1-0 the score, 13:31 to go. Joe. Yes. Well, they were married. They were married for a time. I think they did get divorced, but yeah. Hey, Derek. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Jolton Joe DiMaggio. Yeah, they were married. All right, let's check let's do the visualizer first, I guess. Oh, this is going to bug me. All right, Zucker. Why is my tablet freaking out? Stupid Android tablet. I don't know why it has so much trouble with YouTube sometimes. All right, here's the visualizer. Oh, did I do it twice? No. All right, Eichel one. No. Hold on, let's try that again. They win the face-off in the far circle. It's Zucker. They pass Dahlin, Samuelson to McLeod. Yeah, it tipped off of Eichel is what I was trying to say. Right to Zucker, and he buried it in to the near, just, near side. That'd be glove side. All right, shots are now 4-3. Just about set to resume here. All right. Buffalo wins the draw and dumps it in. So no penalty or anything, just that injury stoppage. Hopefully Kesselring is able to return. Samuelson shot wide, taken behind the net by McNabb for Vegas. Up the far boards. Blocked by Dahlin into the far corner. Zucker with the puck. Blue line keeper to Samuelson. Near boards. And that is McLeod who dumps it into the near corner. Samuelson there. So was Zucker. Skated out. That is Sissons up ahead. And Samuelson takes it behind the Buffalo net. Quickly moves it to Dahlin, but it's taken away. Nope, Dahlin got it back. Into the near circle. And far circle pass by Buffalo. Cross ice pass. Thompson has it, but he's going to be whistled offside at 12:30. Ronnie, hello. How's it going? Dan, welcome. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. We have Habs hockey next in San Jose. All right, dumped in by Buffalo after the faceoff. Taken behind the net. That was Tuck, and then we got a whistle. Might be a penalty on Tuck. Let me listen in. He's heading to the box. Yep. Tripping on Tuck behind the Vegas net, or in the near corner. He took down Lausen. So Vegas to the power play with a chance to get the equalizer. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Thanks. Can't see the Vegas hat barely because it blends in. We got Byram, McLeod, Samuelson, and Mallinston on the PK for Buffalo. Yep, it was tripping. Tripping on Tuck. Exactly. Still haven't had the draw. Okay, they added a shot in for Vegas. All right, Buffalo wins it. Samuelson sends it around and out. Goes down the length of the ice. Schmid. Okay, both teams are sixth. Power play for the Vegas and PK for Buffalo. 82.8 on the PK. Excuse me, something like 25, I think, on the power play. All right, behind the net, I think percent, yeah. Hurdle to the point. That's handled by, I think, Eichel. Centered, tipped to the far. Oh, just outside the crease and sent wide into the near boards. At the point is Marner. He backs it up to the blue line. Passes to Eichel. Return pass towards the net. And Hurdle after. Oh, now Buffalo skates it out and dumps it in on net. Let's see if that counts as a shot. It does. So picked up, and Eichel skates it in. I was going to say, that looked like offsides. They actually did whistle it. Sloppy carry in there by... they misfired on a pass from the just outside the crease, and he got it. And Bowman actually sent it just wide. He almost hit the post, as Lyon had to defend the near post, and he was left the blocker side wide open. All right, 50 seconds to go on the Vegas power play. Dumped in by Buffalo. Theodore picks it up, passes. It's skated in. Smith in the near circle with the puck. And it's taken away by Buffalo. Passed to the near boards. And dumped in by Dahlin. Now it's skated out. That would be Anderson. Taken. Oh, they keep it in. I thought it was a takeaway. Into the far corner. 15 seconds on the Vegas power play. And cleared again by Buffalo. That should just about do it. Both teams getting a couple changes. Buffalo dumps it in. 2 seconds. 1 second. That's the end of the power play. 5-on-5. Now we are at 10:15 to go. And up the far boards behind the Buffalo net. Dugout in the far corner. Now Buffalo gets it to Tuck. Tuck skates it over the blue, over the red. Pass into the ozone. Sent to the side of the net. Knocked away by Schmid. Vegas dumps it in. Lyon tips it to Samuelson. All right, Samuelson waits. Now to the blue line. Long pass ahead. And I guess it was tipped. No icing. Behind the net. And sent out. I think, is that Hannafin? Yeah, it's Parker Hannafin. I'm sorry, Noah Hannafin. My bad. Behind the net. And actually, I should say just Hannafin until I look it up. Dump in by Buffalo from the far boards. And Schmid plays it to the near corner. Buffalo gloves it down. Power to the far circle. Return pass. And Dahlin got blocked. It's behind the net. Hannafin couldn't get to it. And it's sent by Norris. And finally, well, Buffalo gets the puck back in the neutral zone. Both teams heading for line changes. Yeah, it is Noah Hannafin. I don't know why I said Parker. Sorry about that. And to the blue line. And shot towards the net. Oh, I thought it got tipped in. Where did it go? Whistle at 8:35. This might be, that's the under 10 media timeout. All right. Let's check the other scores. If they're 2-1 Bruins. They still have 7:59 to go in the first in Boston. Carlson put the Pens up 1-0. Then this guy's name. Kuznetsov. And Middlestat give the Bruins the 2-1 lead. Gritsyuk scored for the Devils. They lead the Panthers 1-0. Like to see that. Mammoth, Gunther 1-0 over the Capitals. So good news if you're an Eastern Conference fan, at least. And then Predators, Blue Jackets, no score, 8:18 to go in the first. And yes, the late game, we will bring you Canadian Sharks. Keep an eye on Avalanche Ducks. Avalanche beat the Kings 4-2 last night in Los Angeles. Yeah, I just can't get this thing to grip and stay in place. I'm going to have to see if there's a way I can prop it up. Maybe I can make the... That's all right, Dan. It's par for the course. I mean, they're done. They're not going anywhere. I just hate to see Kopitar go out on a crappy year like this, but that's what's going to happen. That's why we root for the Sabres and Canadians, other Canada teams, Hurricanes. Don't really know who to root for in the West too much, though. Dump in, I guess the Wild. Up the near boards, neutral zone, dumped in by Vegas. And behind the net, Dorofeyev into the near corner, battling for the puck. Buffalo gets it out. Thompson to the neutral zone over the red line. He dumps it off the far boards behind the net. Chased down, sent around, and the Knights send it ahead. How is that not offsides? Now they dump it in and have to tag up. Buffalo takes it behind their own net, and they're going to wait for... Okay, it looks like Kesselring is back, so that's good news for the Sabres. Dumped into the near circle, trying to dig it out. Kolsar was there. Hurdle takes it behind the net for the Knights. Sabres knock it behind the Vegas net, bring it to the near circle. Blue line slapper by Kesselring is blocked, probably by Kolsar. Kesselring passes, gets it right back, sends it up the near boards. And taken behind the net by Korzak of the Knights. All right, Power passes to the far side. Is Power out there with Darlene? Yes, he is. Sent ahead, Zucker falling down, and it's a takeaway by Lavoie. No, taken right back by Buffalo. Near circle shot, big rebound just outside the crease. Poked aside by Schmid into the far boards. Hannafin near corner for Vegas. Still battling for the puck. Up near the blue line and out. Whew, close. Couple good scoring opportunities there for Buffalo. 7-5 the shots. 6:20 to go. And a shot and a save by Lyon. He hangs on at 6:18 of the first period. No. Oh, sorry. I almost said no score. It's 1-0 Buffalo. I think I did that last night. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, I might have some electrical tape so it doesn't show. No, we got supplies. I just have to think of what to do. No, she had a long day, so she's resting. We did get a walk in, though. That was much needed. All right, dumped by Buffalo. It's at the neutral ice. Near boards. All right, picked up. Buffalo up the near boards. Carried into the O-zone by Mallinston. Vegas finally sends it out to the near circle. Cross-ice pass. Shot. It must have hit the right post. As Lyon played it well, but I think Vegas just sent it wide enough that it was off the post. Could have easily been 1-1 there. They had a 2-on-1. That was a quick move by Eichel to get the puck up the ice. All right, Krebs got it into the zone. It's quickly sent out by Vegas, though. Buffalo retreats to their own end. Metza and Darlene are out there for the defense for Buffalo. All right, Krebs trying to dig it out. Marner there in the near boards. It's in the near corner behind the Vegas net. Far corner now. Far circle. Right in front of the crease into the near circle. Marner makes a pass off the far boards. And Vegas will dump it in from the red line into the near corner. Metza sends it to the far corner. And Metza gets it back, sends it up the near boards. Chased down by, who is that, Doan? Far boards, blue line keeper, pass to Kesselring, shot. Somehow got tipped into the far corner. And it is sent out by Vegas again. And Buffalo just picked up a shot there. Up the far boards. Battle for the puck. Off the near boards. Buffalo keeps it in. Kesselring sends it around to the far corner. Power. It's tipped to the blue line. Pass to Kesselring. Near circle towards the goal. Shot. Schmid was looking, and then he quickly froze it. He thought it went by him, but it did not. And we have the under 6 media timeout. 1-0 Buffalo. Shots 9-6 as they took one away for Vegas. All right, let's take a look. Again, Zucker from McLeod and Darlene. 4:02 the time of the goal. Vegas on the only power play. They're 0 for 1. Panthers tied it. Oh, actually, first we'll start here. Jackets 1-0 over the Predators. Fantilli, his 17th. Under 4 to go, first period. Mammoth add another one. Sergachev, 10th on the power play. They're up 10-0 or 2-0, pardon me, on the Caps in DC. 4:24 in the first. 1-1 Panthers Devils. Lundell tied it up in the 17th. 4:45 in the first. And in Boston, the Bruins lead 2-1 over the Penguins. 2:37 to go in the first. No, you're welcome, Bon. No problem. Come and go as you please. Thank you for supporting the channel. In the poll, 18 votes and 94% for the Sabres, 6% for the Knights. As we get back from commercial break. Yeah, maybe I can adjust this at the intermission. Gotta imagine if I put a little cardboard there and it might grip tighter. Yep. Bowman hit the post as I thought. It hit the right post and went straight up into the air. So to the glove side or left side of Lyon, or at an angle. Not quite straight up in the air, a little bit of an angle. So Vegas had a shot. All right, near circle towards the net. Glove save to the side of the net. Collision with the boards behind the net. No further pushing and shoving, though, between Lausen and Jack Quinn of Buffalo. 9-6 the shots, 1-0 the score so far. All right, face off. Taken away. Vegas skates it to the neutral ice. Far circle, right up the middle. Shot deflected into the far boards. Another one deflected into the near boards. They counted one of those as a shot, pardon me. Must have been the first one. All right, Krebs to the far circle towards the net. Glove save by Schmid. He hangs on at 3:08. And I expect it to be 10-7. I don't know how that one wouldn't have been on net there for Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, that second period was such a misnomer, though. It was 2-1 after one, and then they actually tied it in the second and made it 2-2 after two. But man, the Avs looked like they were on the power play the entire period. It was a very bizarre game. It's a lot more entertaining, though, than that, I got to say, that awful Flyers-Leafs game earlier. That game was a snooze fest for like 35 straight minutes of action. So more than half the game, like late in the first to midway through the third. So I can't complain too much. All right. Sent towards the net, deflected into the far boards. Vegas can't keep it in. Buffalo in front of the benches, make a pass to the near boards, puts on the brakes, near circle. Oh, it got knocked away. Buffalo forgot. Doan, I think, got his pocket pick. They get it back, but then Vegas sends it out by Reinert. Well, still battling at the blue line now, right in front of the Vegas bench. Now Vegas has it with their defenseman, McNabb. He's out there with Theodore right now. Under 2:20 to go. Pass ahead. Lyon plays it behind the Buffalo net. I think it's, yeah, Kolsar battling for it. Hurdle there as well. Samuelson for the Sabres. Almost said Bills. Sent up the near boards. And let's see. Pass to the far side. Long dump in by Buffalo. They beat out the icing in the near corner. Centering pass deflected away for Vegas. Over the red line. and a dump in. That's Power behind his own net. And he passes to the near boards for Samuelson. Excuse me, sent behind the net. Picked up by Theodore. Knights have it at the red line. Pass tipped away into the near boards. Hurdled hits, it might have been Power in the corner. Buffalo just gets it out. Power passes. Far boards, far circle, shot. Blocked into the far corner. Theodore picks it up. 1 minute remaining in the opening period. They took a shot away from Buffalo. 8-7. 1-0 the score, Buffalo. Thompson with a tough angle shot from the near circle. That is saved by Schmid. And Buffalo still has the puck in their own end. 40 seconds to go. Played behind the net by Schmid. The Vegas sends it up. They hit it off of Samuelson's skate, I think, and out. Byram picks it up. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Byram sends it up. We have 20 seconds to go as Krebs tries to dig it out of the near corner. Now Tuck takes it, centers it. Samuelson shot. A nice glove save by Schmid. At 11.2, he robs Samuelson. Nice shot from the high slot area. Just actually a little bit just outside the circle. Far circle. In traffic. Like Thompson had him screened and somehow Schmid made a fantastic save. Wait, now suddenly they got 10 shots after they took one away? All right. Face off 1, under 10 seconds to go. Near circle, Power, shot, save into the far boards. Buffalo, that one's blocked out of the zone. That should do it. That is the end of the first period. 1-0 Buffalo as we head to the first intermission. Looks like they added another shot. So 11-7 Buffalo on the shots. And we have come to the end of the first 20 minutes. H.A. Santana, let's go Buffalo. Yep, I'm hoping for it. All right, we're going to have to try and fix this stinking mic. And I can't type either. That doesn't help. All right, just want to put the score in Twitch as well for the period. All right, there we go. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button on the video and considering hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both will help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. My mic strap got snagged on my wrist guard. I was so puzzled for a couple seconds there. Also, if you could do me a favor, if you already have a Twitch account, if you could give me a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. Just need 2 more to get to 25, so that'd be huge. 25 followers. All right. All right, we'll go over the numbers. Let me fix this too. If I had been smart, I would have put the Velcro the other way. Oh, well. All right, 19 votes, 95% for the Buffalo Sabres, 5% for Vegas. Man, I don't think we've had... It's pretty rare we get a poll that lopsided. I think we've had them before, but... All right. All right, 11-7 the shots for Buffalo, 1-0 the score. Buffalo. Goal was Zucker's 16th from McLeod's 32nd assist and Dahlin's 40th. Wow. 4:02 was the time of the goal. 11. We already did the shots. Wow, 14-3 on the faceoffs. Buffalo. 0 for 1 power play. Vegas. No power plays yet for Buffalo because of no penalties on Vegas. 14, despite 14-5 hits by the Knights, 7-1 block shots Knights, 4-4 giveaways, and 2-0 takeaways. Buffalo. Game 2 of the 2-game season series is in 2 weeks, March 17th. Now we may have that game for you. Let's see how the schedule shakes out. Again, in Las Vegas. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. And all right, first intermission, 2-1 Bruins over the Penguins. Penguins have 40 seconds left on a power play when they resume in the second. Panthers, Devils, 1-1 at first intermission. Panthers have 1:07 on a power play when they resume in the second. Mammoth the Caps came back. They made it a 2-1 game. Dubois is 4th on the power play from Sandin. 2-1 Mammoth after 1. Predators, Blue Jackets, looks like they just got to the end of the first intermission, 1-1. Philip Forsberg with the equalizer. Assist by Stamkos. Forsberg's 27th goal. Coming up in like 15 or more minutes, Hawks in Winnipeg to take on the Jets. And also at 8 o'clock slate, we have Stars in Calgary to play the Flames. Senators in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. Yeah, these are in about an hour and 15 minutes. Second game of the doubleheader for TNT and HBO Max, and the second game on True TV. Lightning in St. Paul, Minnesota to play the Wild. We'll keep an eye on Avalanche Ducks 9, and we'll bring you Canadians in San Jose taking on the Sharks. That's a good question. Yeah. Has anyone figured out magic numbers to make the playoffs yet? No. I don't think anybody's clinched yet. We're a little early, I believe. I mean, if anybody's going to clinch, it'd be the Avalanche. I can take a look at the standings. Gracie, what's up? Zucker with the goal early on. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. All right, 1 second. Yeah, let's see. I mean, Colorado, just because they're the best, and also we've got some bad teams in the Western Conference, would probably be the first team to clinch. I mean, we've still got, well, even Colorado still has 3 games to go. So if they win all that, that's like 46 points, but even the worst team in the conference, let's see. Yeah, they could go 0 for the season and 0 and 23. In theory, obviously it's not going to happen either way, and Vancouver could go 22-0, and they would pick up 44 points, and they still wouldn't catch them. So yeah, I mean, like nobody's going to be eliminated because I'm comparing absolute top to absolute bottom. So nobody's clinched, nobody's been eliminated yet. It'll happen later, I'm sure. I suppose you got to compare Colorado to San Jose to get a playoff clinching spot. Yeah, it was. Dallas has won. If it's not 9 straight, it's 9 of their last 10. I know that. It is 9 straight. 9-1-0. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, they're getting there. 83, I guess. And they have a game in hand with the Wild. Carolina's at 82, but they've played. No, they've played the same number of games. Okay. So Carolina's creeping up there too. Tampa has games in hand too. But yeah, I guess we would have to figure out. I guess we could do that. What's the best the Sharks? The Sharks have 58 games, so I would say that means the Sharks, including tonight's game, if they go 24-0, that's 48 points. That would give them 70 and would that be 110 points? So I would think the Avalanche could get 22 points and clinch a spot. 11 wins. Their last 23 games, I think they would clinch a spot. So 11. So the Avalanche, I think, could go 11 and 12 the rest of the way and still clinch a playoff spot if my math was correct. So I would think the magic number would be 22 points for them. If that's my best guess. Yes, Buffalo was hot, I think, going into the break as well. 7-2-1, 3 straight wins. Islanders have won 5 straight too. They're 8-2-0 in their last 10. Man, if you have not seen an Islanders game, you gotta watch because Schaefer is worth it just to watch him alone. And we will have a bunch. We have the Islanders tomorrow night at 9. I know the schedule's chopped off. We'll have the Islanders Thursday, the second game on ESPN's doubleheader. And we have the Islanders Saturday night. So 3 of the next 4 nights we will have the Islanders. We're going to do just Colorado, Dallas. I haven't figured out the college schedule yet for Thursday, Friday. I'll work on that soon. Just barely got the thumbnails made. I needed 3 of the 4 teams' thumbnails for tomorrow's women's double header. Flyers have won 3 straight as well, but they need help to get in. Wild have lost 2 straight. Ducks have won 5 straight. Boo. 8-2-0 in their last 10. Dang it. Oh, now for the wild card. Good Lord, the Kings need help. I don't think they're going to do it. Still sitting on single digits at wins at home. Just inexcusable. Got their coach fired because of it. All right, I think I better take a break soon here and be back. Let me try to cue up some music. We'll leave the scores up here. I don't know if anybody's resuming. Yeah, I think that Penguins-Bruins game will be first. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back. Thank you. All right, we are back. Take this stuff down. Got the electrical tape, but didn't have a chance. And the Sabres fans got the terrible towels or white towels waving. Must have been a giveaway tonight. All right, I'll try to fix the stand during next break, but I got the tape out. All right, underway. Face off taken by the Sabres. They're in blue, going right to left, and they dump it in. Near corner. Vegas in white, going left to right. Puck is in the near boards. Nobody has dug it out yet. We're just still waiting. And it's taken behind the net by McNabb. Sent up the far boards. Pass is tipped in. Buffalo skates it out. Krebs leaves it. And it's passed. A drop pass. Thompson. Another drop pass. Samuelson shot. Nice save by Schmid at 19:20. I got to find out where this electrical tape starts. That's going to be a hard thing to do. The heck? Might need more light for that. All right, far circle face off. And we get a false start. They kick Norris out of the face off. Buffalo still wins it. Blue line, a shot and a tip in, I believe. It is 2-0. Wow. And the Sabres score again. Looks like it's Power, not tipped in then. A blue line blast by Power, his fifth. We'll see what assist. Oh, I think it was. Sorry, I didn't mean to blast the mic. I think Anderson tipped it in. I think it was an own goal, to borrow a soccer term. No, maybe not. Maybe that was just high under the bar. That was just a blast by Power. I don't know. Their first shot was one of the worst. Their first replay was one of the worst angles I think I've ever seen. It was like way up behind the goal. All right, 2-0 Buffalo. And Vegas gets it out to neutralize finally, but they turn it over immediately. And we got a whistle, I guess, for offsides on Vegas at 18:51. And I need to get the headphones over the mic stand again, I think. Pardon the extra noise. All right, well, that should have helped if I could get this thing to untangle. All right, whatever. Behind the net into the near corner for Vegas. Pass taken out. And a dump in from the red line off the stick of Lausen. It's behind the net. And Dorofeev passed, and then a shot from the slot was wide. The player got knocked down. Didn't see who it was. Buffalo the other way. And they get whistled for offsides at 18:19. All right. 13-7 the shots on goal for Buffalo. 2-0 the score. Power got his fifth goal of the year here early in the second period. A dump in by Buffalo. Hit in the near corner. Behind the net, picked up by Lausen, sent around. Marner could not get it out. Buffalo has it. Far circle towards the net. Excuse me, might have been a rebound. Now another shot. Think that was high. And at some point, they did count one of those shots. 14-7 Buffalo. Marner tries to center it. He gets sent behind the Buffalo net and then knocked to the side. Theodore to the far circle. That shot wide. Theodore at the red line has it for Vegas. Both teams getting line changes. Theodore passes, and I think it was sent out by McNabb. Dump in attempt failed for Reinert. And Dahlin dumps it. Knocked into the near boards, though, right by the penalty box. Dahlin has it again, and he gets it back on a return pass to the near circle. Tipped up ahead, played by Benson, sent out by the Knights. Samuelson recovers, sends it to the far boards. Up ahead, tipped ahead by the Knights. Cross-ice pass, far circle, shot, blocked, and it must have gone into the netting above the glass at 16:46. 2-0 Buffalo will get the power goal. Oh, the assist is to Ostlund at 46 seconds. We'll get the power goal visualizer next commercial break. All right, McLeod steps in to face off. No, he will not. Who's taking the draw? Okay, it is McLeod versus Eichel. Just drop the puck, man. All right, Eichel won the draw. Shot and a save by Lyon and sent out ahead by Buffalo. They negate the icing call. But it's taken away towards the net. Shot and a nice save by Schmid. And the Vegas Knights get it out over to the blue line and dump it in. Bowman into the near corner. It's sent around to Eichel in the far corner. Far circle. And centering pass right through the crease. Somehow, 15-8 on the shots now. And into hello, Simbin admin. Love you. Thank you. 15:55 to go. Into the far circle. That shot was blocked. Now sent out by Vegas. Down the length of the ice. Knights icing at 15:45 and a whistle. I need to find the start. Oh, there's the start of the tape. Thank goodness. All right. We'll do this next commercial then. Ugh, this stuff. Electrical tape is so sticky. It's going to make the mouse stick to my finger probably. All right. Samuelson keeps it in. They won the draw. Then a shot from the blue line is saved by Schmid at 15:39. Shots are 17-9. Wow, that took a funny hop, and good job, good effort, and by Schmid to stay with it. It was like a ground ball to the shortstop. It took a high hop off a rock or something. It was a weird bounce towards the net. All right, Vegas wins the draw. They skate it to the red line and dump it in to the near corner. Oh, shot by Dorofeev, and then the rebound sent wide. Wow. And the Sabres send it to the neutral ice and dumped in. Far corner, up the far boards. Krebs makes a hit, gets the puck back. Near circle towards the net, tipped wide, and Vegas near the far boards taken away. Doan towards the net, and it's swept out by Vegas, and it's going to be picked up by Kesselring in his own end. Vegas trying to get a line change. Buffalo. Kesselring makes a shot, and it's tipped into the netting above the glass in the near corner. 14:48 to go. in the middle period. 2-0 Sabres. Try to get this power visualizer next commercial break. All right, face off. Now the puck is sent up the far boards by Vegas. Picked up by Dahlin. Still battling in the far corner. Metza was there as well. Thompson has it, skates it, trips, turns it over, and the teammate got it out. Pass to the far circle, a shot, and another goal. It's 3-0 Buffalo. Wow, what an explosion, and this is TNT, so apropos. Tage Thompson with the goal at 14:16 remaining in the second period, and it's quickly 3-0 Sabres at home. Thompson's 33rd from Tuck and Dahlin. Dahlin with a 2-point night. Just under the crossbar, just to the right of the left post. Just a rocket from the far circle. Nothing Schmid could do. He was hung out to dry by his defense. 18-9 in shots, Buffalo, but they lead 3-0, and we still have 14:07 to go in the second period. All right, pass to Byram. Up the boards. And Vegas gets it to the red line. Now they take it up the near boards. Drop pass. Sent towards the crease or slot. But unable to do anything with it. That was Reinert. Now another shot from the slot and blocked into the far corner. Big hit in the corner. Both teams getting some changes. Vegas in the far circle. Bowman, a drop pass. I think Eichel has it. Blue line. Theodore near side to the point. Far circle. Blast by Theodore. Big rebound. And, the tucked in. Vegas gets a goal. It's 3-1. Off a rebound off the boards behind the net. I believe I'm sorry, I'm blanking on that guy's name. Is that Barbashev? It is Barbashev. His 18th from Theodore and Eichel. He got a wraparound. Oh, it hit Lyon and went in. It wouldn't have been on target, but he banked it in off of Theodore on a wraparound. Good play by Barbashev to stem the tide and get the Vegas Knights back within 2. 3-1. 13:08. Still more than half the game to go. Exciting second period, to say the least. Sent up the far boards and taken into the near circle. Pass, up the near boards. But Vegas has it at their own blue line. Up the far boards. Buffalo takes it away. Quick pass to Dahlin. He dumps it. Nope, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the stand. Taken away by Vegas. Dumped in. And pass to the far circle. Just too far. Sabres going the other way. 3-on-2. And it's tipped away behind the net. And Anderson sent it ahead. Eichel dumps it in from the red line. That may be called a shot. And it's Buffalo towards the net. There's that save and a rebound. And still kept in. Lausen couldn't get it out. Sabres, it bounces into the near side. And that Marner sent it to the neutral ice, but it's back into the defensive zone for the Knights. And into the far circle. Pass. Gets all the way through to Doan. His shot is blocked. Going the other way. Shot and a goal. It's 3-2. That was Dorofeev, and he beat Lyon 5-hole, and we got a 1-goal game again. After we were just at 3-0 Sabres a blink of an eye ago. Just a breakaway. Defense caught flat-footed. Doan couldn't get back. I don't know where the defense was. And Dorofeev, with an outstanding individual play, beat Lyon 5-hole. Yeah, Power was slow to get back. That's why it was a breakaway. So the Sabres fall asleep, and suddenly Vegas is right back in it at 3-2. We still have more than half the game to go. We already have 5 goals. A dump in by Vegas to the far boards. And let's see. Behind the net, there's a hit. I think it's Marner in the near circle. It is not played to the far side. That was Kolsar shot into the near board, so it was wide. Blue line keeper pass by Theodore at the point. McNabb gets it in the near boards, near corner. Kolsar gets hit. It's in the far corner. Kesselring delivered a hit. Tuck gets the puck. Tuck with a long pass to the red line. Buffalo with a backhanded dump in by Thompson. Stopped behind the net by Schmid, and they will bring it up to center ice and dump it in for the Knights. Kept in at the blue line, though, off the far boards. Slapper from the blue line, and a nice save by Lyon. And we have the under 14 media timeout at 10:24. 3-2 the score. Hey, Dan. Yeah, we have a lot of goal visualizers to go through. I don't think we did any of them. Power, I think, at... Yeah, actually, let me fix my mic first. All right, that was a terrible tape job. I don't think that's going to hold at all. I'll have to do a better job later. I'm going to have to tighten that screw, I think, is the main thing. We'll have to get to the visualizers in a minute as play continues. I never should have messed with this thing before the game. That was my fault. It was actually fairly good, and I messed with it. All right. Play continues. 3-2 the score. 19-16 the shots. Both favor Buffalo. It was 3-0 briefly. Buffalo. 2 straight by the Golden Knights. Maybe I can just hold it here. Trying to hold the tape down. All right. Near corner. And let's see. That is Dorofeev with the puck in his own end. Pass to the near side. All right, right in front of the benches to the red line. Yeah, this is not holding. Far circle, near circle for Vegas, sent up. And it's going to be icing against Vegas at 9:18. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think electrical tape is strong enough for this either. It just blends in with the mic stand well. I think I'll add some more in a minute, but oh man, this is a pain in the butt. All right, Marner to take the face off for the Golden Knights. And sent behind the net where it's sent up by Lausen, but not out. Buffalo keeps it at the blue line. Doan lost it. It's cleared to neutralize. Sabres have it in their own end. Vegas trying to get some changes. Dumped in by Buffalo. And the puck is in the near corner, now sent up the near boards. And out. Kesselring with the puck. Passes up the far boards into the far circle. Taken behind the net. Anderson for Vegas sends it ahead to the far boards. Skated in by, who is that? Reinert. I keep blanking on Reinert. I should know him by now. Sent ahead. Buffalo dumps it in. Near boards. Battle. Thompson couldn't dig it out. They send it behind to McNabb, and McNabb sends it out for Vegas. Buffalo sweeps it off the near boards. Now they take it back into their own zone. Pass to Krebs. He brings it up the left wing to the near corner. Sends it around the net. Miss Thompson. It's kept in, but now Vegas has the puck, and they send it out to neutralize. And let's see. Buffalo sends it back up again. Shots are 20-16 Buffalo. Under 7:40 to go in the middle period, so we're more than halfway through the game. Taken in behind the net. Hannafin stops and heads up the middle. Passes to the near boards. Long pass ahead for Vegas. No icing. Another long pass by Buffalo, and Vegas takes over in their own end. And a dump in to the far corner for Vegas. Dorofeyev getting worked over in the corner. Power takes it in the near boards. Buffalo can't get it out. Vegas in the near side. Sent towards the net. Anderson, Lyon saves and hangs on at 6:55. And we head to the under 10 media timeout. 3-2 the score. All right, let's see if we can knock out these visualizers. So this first one is Power. He's in the far boards. There's a face-off, and he gets a long blast to make it 2-0. Yeah, just inside the blue line. Great shot. Then Thompson made it 3-0. Thompson in the far boards by the benches. They get a pass to him from Tuck, and he buries it glove side, or no, blocker side high. I don't think Schmid's a lefty. That was 3-0, and then Barbashev got Vegas on the board. He's 49 coming off the bench. Pass to Eichel in the far circle. Theodore, bit weird bounce, and then a wraparound attempt that he sent in off of Lyon. And then the last goal, Dorofeyev from Smith. Smith is 19, so he'll get the assist to number 16. It was a bit of a breakaway, yeah. Power didn't get back, and nobody helped him out. And Dorofeyev with the breakaway goal. 20-16 are the shots on goal. Buffalo, and they lead 3-2. The pack is back, but we can say the pack attack is back. Welcome back. Not packet. How's it going? The pack is back is what they say, but we can certainly say the pack attack is back. If I said the packet attack, I misspoke. I apologize, but welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, Buffalo with the puck. It's sent into the far corner. Zucker to Samuelson in the near corner. And Marner sends it out. And Vegas says, well, we're in a far circle shot. Lyon gets knocked down or tripped behind the net. And Buffalo just gets it out the near boards. I cannot read their font color. I guess that's 20-19 shots. Very hard to see. They've got dark, black on gold or gray on gold. That's a shot for Buffalo. That was saved into the near boards. And pass out of the zone for Vegas, but Buffalo has it. Vegas finishes up a line change. Buffalo dumps it in. And it's sent out. Vegas in the far boards. A dump in from the red line into the near corner. And let's see. In the near boards. Samuelson sends it out. It's by the benches. Taken away by Bowman for Vegas. Bowman, well, he coughs it up. And Samuelson tips it. And he can't get it to Krebs. And Vegas sends it in. That pass is taken away, so nobody wants the puck right now. Tuck passes in the near boards. Long pass ahead to the right wing. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. And it's down the length of the ice where, let's see who picked it up. And they get it to Eichel. Eichel looking to pass. Shot from the, wow, how did that not go in? Must have been wide. Man, I don't know where Buffalo's defense was, but Vegas had all day to set that one up. You could see it coming. Far circle shot. Lyon with the save. It's in the far corner. Hanifin passes it out. And it's at the blue line for Korzak. But it's taken away by Buffalo. Pass to the near circle. Norris shot. Kick save by Schmid. And Buffalo still has it in the near boards, but now Vegas clears it. And it's picked up in the near boards. Centering pass to the far circle. Gets away from Hanifin for Vegas. It comes back to the blue line for Anderson. Shot, I think, was blocked into the near circle. Finally, Buffalo clears it. Not far enough for icing. Eichel, no. Who is that? Sorry, Lausen battling for it. Sent around to the far boards. Skated over the red line and to the far circle. Poke checked away. Buffalo just clears it out off the far boards. Sent ahead by Mallinston. Centering pass goes through into the near boards. Skated towards the net. Shot. Rebound. No dice for Buffalo. I don't know if Kesselring's was on net or if Mallinston's rebound went on net. And we have 3:15 to go in the middle period. All right, Knights in the far corner, and Barbashev couldn't hang on. Buffalo clears it. Or maybe they sent it in because Eichel makes a long pass ahead. Tipped into the far corner. Played up the far boards, but not out. Bowman briefly kept it in. Now the Sabres skated out. That is knocked away. Zucker lost it. Pass off the far boards for the Knights. Blocked out of there. Breakaway. Buffalo. 1-on-none. And shot and a save or too high. Who missed that? It might have been Zucker. he had all day to think about it. He had a couple steps on the defense, and he just did not bury it. And that puck is tipped into the netting above the glass behind the Buffalo goal. At 2:22 remaining in the second, it's still 3-2 Buffalo and 22-21 shots on goal. There's been a couple chances. Vegas had a good Vegas had a wide open shot from the slot off a nice feed from Eichel that didn't go in. I didn't see a replay of that. And then this breakaway sure looked like Zucker just put it high. He should have had a goal there. Now we need to check the scoreboard right now. Bruins 2, Penguins 1, 3:13 in the second. Devils 3, Panthers 1, 6:46 to go in the second. Mammoth 2, Capitals 1, 4:44 in the second. Predators and Blue Jackets 1-1, 5:08 in the second. In Winnipeg, the Jets already up 1-0 on the Hawks, but there's only 5:05 in the first. Dylan Sandberg with his first from Scheifele and Connor. No more games starting for about half hour or more. No, me neither. They got caught napping, and they got caught napping on the last goal by Dorofeev. That was a breakaway goal by Dorofeev. Power was slow to get back. And he got no help from Doan. Doan or Power should have been quicker to react, to recover. And then they got... and I don't know where they were on that pass from Eichel to the slot for a good scoring opportunity. For the Golden Knights, a chance at the equalizer after being down 3-0, 5:44 into the second, but they answered a minute and 6 seconds later. And then about a minute and, what is that? More than a minute and a half. A minute 37 later. So they had 2 quick goals. Off the draw, that shot was high. It's behind the Buffalo net. Into the far corner. Buffalo gets it to neutral ice, and Theodore gets it in his own zone. Pass to the near boards. Buffalo retreats in their own end. Power sends it behind the net. Byram couldn't get to it. Bowman sends it around. Trying to dig it out in the corner. Finally, Buffalo passes. And dump in by Byram from the red line. Behind the Vegas net, McNabb sends it. And it's sent to the blue line. Presumably by Theodore. Vegas heads off for a line change. Buffalo with a pass to neutral ice. Tipped ahead. And Schmid plays it to the near boards. And it's sent out to the red line. Dolly was knocked down with a glove. So a whistle. And we'll have a face-off. All right. I think I'm going to have to hold it in place just a little bit. I can fix it better. Center ice face-off. And Darlene has it. Passed to the far boards. A dump in for Buffalo from the red line. 1:05 to go in the middle period. 1 minute remaining. Vegas finally passes to Hannafin in the near boards, who sends it ahead. And this should be icing. It is at 48.4 on Vegas. So face off probably in the near circle in the Vegas defensive zone. Okay, are we sure it's 22-21 shots? Yeah, now they just added one. 23-21 shots. Face off into the near corner. Korzak to the far corner, but Buffalo has it. They send it behind the net. Oh, they got it taken away by Vegas. Pass by Hannafin to the red line, carried into the O-zone. A shot saved by Lyon, and he hangs on with 30.8 seconds to go in the second period. Okay, that's got to be a shot on goal. I don't know how it couldn't be. Has to be. NHL.com yet to put it up on their page, though. All right, well, exciting. I mean, the first period was good, but man, this is 2 goals each team here in the second period. All right, Vegas has it. Far circle, back to the blue line, long shot, save, rebound. How did he not score? Lyon with another huge save. Wow. And that could have easily been the equalizer. They won the draw, blue line shot, screened, rebound sent right into Lyon. Like, could not have just handed it to him any better. Couldn't lift the puck off the ice at all. That was Kolsar handling that rebound for Vegas. All right, far circle, or near circle, pardon me, around behind the net for Buffalo. They might have a chance at one more rush. It's behind the Vegas net, under 10, sent up the far boards. 5 seconds left. Pass to the near boards for Byram. That should do it. That's the end of the second period. Still Buffalo by 1. Now it's 3-2. When it was 1-0 after 1. I need to get the timer going. All right, well, let's do the numbers, then we'll check the scores. 23, now they made it 23-23 on the shots. They took one away for Vegas. Or TV made a mistake. 2-2 for 2 goals each team in the second period. 3-2 Buffalo after 2. Shots are 23 all. Faceoffs 25-12 in favor of Buffalo. 0 for 1 on the power play, Vegas. No penalties in the second. Just the one on Tuck. So no power play attempts yet for the Sabres, which is very odd when Vegas is out hitting 24-13. 7-5 block shots. Knights 11-6 giveaways. Buffalo 4-4 takeaways. Game 2 of the 2-game season series will be in Las Vegas, March 17th. All right. Bruins 2, Penguins 1 in Boston through 2 periods. Bruins will start the third with 25 seconds on a power play, 5-on-4. And that's Devils 3, Panthers 1, 2:11 to go, second period from Newark, New Jersey. In D.C., looks like they just got to the second intermission. Mammoth 3, Capitals 1. Peterka on the goal. Take his 21st on the power play from Cooley and Dursey to make it 3-1. That was at the 18:24 mark into the second period. Predators 2, Blue Jackets 1. Ryan O'Reilly gives the Predators their first lead. It says own goal, must have tipped in off a Blue Jacket at 14:39 into the second. 2-1, 150 to go. Blackhawks get the equalizer. Teravainen, his 13th on the power play from Nazar and Bedard. And they still have a minute 7 on a power play. 18 seconds to go in Winnipeg in the first period. All right, please, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button. Consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, and this will help me grow the channel as well. If you happen to already have a Twitch account, if you could please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. Be much appreciated. Need 2 more followers to get to 25. Just putting the scores into both chats. Oh my gosh, I can't type on a phone keyboard or keypad anymore. All right, there we go. Oops, I got to plug in my phone charger. I got to fix this mic too as well. I think I will cue up the music and try to handle that. 26 votes, 85% for the Sabres, 15% for Vegas. It was 95-5 earlier. Whoops, I almost ended the poll instead of minimizing it. Yay, Bok Choy, how's it going? Congrats to your Avalanche last night. Not much effort put forward, or probably didn't need a whole lot of effort to beat the Kings, as the Kings are horrible, especially at home. They won 4-2. Appreciate it, Bok Choy. Thank you for being here. All right, let's find the music and cue the music up, and I'll take a break. Got to fix the mic, plug in my phone, etc., etc. Probably get some more water as well. Oh, no, you're fine, Bok Choy. It's expected. That's just par for the course for the Kings at home. They had a lot of injuries. Not that they would have won the game with those players back, but they just don't put forth the effort, though. I don't know what it is at home. I mean, that game, the second period, I felt like the Avalanche were on the power play the entire time, even though it was 1-0 in the second period and 2-2, that they tied it in the second period to make it 2-2. Just the Avs dominated that game. They deserved the win. Just not enough effort by the Kings in my book. So no worries. Don't ever apologize for winning. All right, we have 13 likes. So number for Dan Marino. I want to say like Steve Bono. Another QB, I think. Maybe not. Definitely Marino. Ozzie Guillen, White Sox shortstop. Trying to think of somebody else. 13. All right, let me find the music and I'll take a break. This dang mic stand driving me crazy, though. All right, 1 second. We'll put the longer songs on for this break, I think. Let's see. I don't think we played this one in a while. All right, I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Let me, yeah, we're only a minute into this song, so we're not going to be able to finish it. It's a 3:58 song. I mean, gosh darn it, stupid headphones. Trying to untangle them. Alright, we'll get it one of these days. Jeepers. Alright, should be coming back from break. We're still at a commercial on ESPN Plus. Buffalo would do some lead into the second period, but who knows? Yeah, if you ever, yeah, it's just free to use YouTube Music. Don't want to Figured it was better than just having dead air or nothing during the intermissions. I don't want to alienate people if they don't like the music, but figure there's no lyrics, so nothing offensive in that regard. So I think they're all instrumentals. All right, we are just about back. Let me turn the music off and get the third period set up. I do appreciate you all being here. All right, there we go. We're set. Bangers. Yeah, hey, Uncommon knows. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get all the chats up there, but... Oh, Pack Attack. Go Buffalo. Oh, yeah, you said always curious what tunes will be played. Yeah, if you ever want to know the track, I'll tell you, too. Track Tribe has a bunch of good ones if you're looking for YouTube music. And they're decent songs, just in general. Yeah, music and hockey. Yeah, that's the thought, too, as well. All right, behind the net. I mean, 2 extended periods in hockey, but it does help break it up. 2 extended intermissions, since they play a 20-minute period. 3 of them, I mean. All right, finally, Buffalo has it at the neutral ice. Pass to the near boards. Thompson to the slot. Shot was wide. Rebound into the near boards. And Thompson towards the net, side of the net. And Vegas sends it out. And passed up the boards to the red line. Vegas getting a line change. Buffalo dumps it in. It's in the far corner. And Vegas sends it out. Hannafin carries the red line and dumps it in from the blue. In behind the net. Towards the slot. And Hannafin has it at the red line again. Don't think we've had any shots on goal yet. So we approach 18 and a half minutes remaining in the third. Marner behind the net. Behind the Buffalo net. Now it's knocked loose. Buffalo, that's Byram to Power. Power passes. They get it to the neutral ice. And it's far enough that... Did they call icing? No, they did not. All right. Must have been tipped. At the blue line, taken away by Buffalo, but taken right back, and then somebody wiped out for Vegas in the near boards. That was Sissons. Drop pass, shot from the far circle was wide for Buffalo. That looked like a blocker save. That shot might have been high, though. For Schmid, Vegas the other way. We're kind of just going back and forth, but no like real chances. All right, they did. Well, TV thinks Buffalo gets a shot here. That may have been wide or high though. All right, behind the net, that is Kesselring for Buffalo up the far boards to the red line. Vegas gets a couple changes. And Buffalo does as well. Vegas takes it away. Far circle towards the net into the near boards. Sent around by McNabb. Tomas Hurdle to the far circle. Blue line. Far board shot into the behind the net. Towards the crease. A stuff attempt. Finally a whistle at 17:03. And shots are, well, they say 24-23 for the moment. There's got to be one for Vegas coming up. Five songs from the intermission. That's right, Uncommon. I remember having those discussions. Men's basketball team really lost to an unranked Georgia Bulldogs team. That's embarrassing. Hey, your Avs won last night, though, Mr. Goat. So you should be happy about that. Yeah, I've lost track of where men's is right now. I don't think they've started their tournaments. Those are tomorrow, I believe. Wait, no. Actually, men's doesn't really get going till Thursday, I think. Women's starts tomorrow, the conference tournaments. All right, into the near circle. Shot, save, and held on. By that good save by Schmid at 16:52. That should be another Buffalo shot. I can't see how this wouldn't be ruled on goal. So I'm going to make it 25-23, assuming NHL.com will adjust shortly. 3 players are tied for the most empty net goals in Sabres franchise history with 13. Who are they? If you know your Sabres. All right, face-off win. Power to the far boards. Sent around. Nope, it must have been tipped into the netting above the glass. No. No, Schmid with the glove save. I don't know. Didn't get a good look at it. Apologies. So this has got to be another shot. Clemson is down a point to number 17 with 19 seconds left. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, UNC's had some troubles, I think, of late. Icing called on... I'm sorry, UNC. Yeah, North Carolina. It's had some close calls and upsets lately. Icing called, apologies, against Vegas. It's in the far circle now. 16:39 to go. We get a false start. I believe it's Eichel against Thompson in the circle. Face-off won by the Knights. Theodore sends it up. No, now it's behind the net. Theodore in the far circle. Pass. Eichel carries the red line into the O-zone to the near circle. Blocked or taken away by Power. Power takes it behind the Buffalo net to the far circle. Long pass. Neutral ice. Thompson dumps it in. And it's behind the net for Schmid into the far corner. Long pass ahead. I think that's Barbashev. His pass taken away. Eichel to the red line. Not Eichel, sorry. Norris. Wrong team. And it's sent around the net into the near boards and dumped in again to the far corner. Vegas takes it up the near boards. Just out. On a pass, tipped ahead, and it's tipped away by Ostland. Now Byram wow, that looked like a hook, no call. He's still, it's either a hooker or holding the stick. It's got to be a penalty on one or the other team. To the red line, a dump in by Vegas. To the near corner, under 15.5 remaining here in the third. That would be, I can't tell who that is. I think it's Samuelson. No, it's Quinn. Up ahead in the near boards. And dumped in now by Vegas. Chased on the play by Sissons into the near corner. Metza trying to dig it out. McLeod is there too. Taken towards the net. Sent into the far boards by Kolsar. And now Buffalo sends it out down the length of the ice. This is going to be Buffalo icing. Wait. Well, it's icing. Yeah, wait a minute. All right. Hold on. All right, Buffalo's in... Yeah, 1 second here. I got turned around. Yeah, okay. Buffalo's in blue. They're going left to right. All right. Vegas in white, right to left. Vegas wins the draw, sends a shot, but it was wide to the right of the net. Kept in at the blue line, though. Far circle, sent into the near boards. Missed everybody. Picked up, going the other way. Quinn, he gets it back. Near circle towards the slot. A shot and a freeze. After dropping the initial shot, quick freeze of the puck by Schmid. Nice backhander there by Quinn. Shots 27-25. Buffalo scores 3-2. Clemson, 10 seconds left. Half court inbound. Buzzer scenario. Yeah, buzzer beater scenario. Yeah. Thanks, Uncommon. Yeah, because we got a little bit till the first media timeout. Blue line keeper for Buffalo after they won the draw. Long shot, rebound was blocked. Thompson with the puck, far circle towards the net, tipped up in the air. And Vegas finally gets it out to neutral ice. Bowman ahead, but picked up by Power and sent off the far boards. All right, into the far circle, sent around. Buffalo can't keep it in, though. Vegas picks it up, neutral ice. Up ahead to Eichel. Eichel looking, sends it around behind the net. Bowman. Who is that? Shot from the blue line, saved into the near corner. 13:30 to go in the third. 3-2 Buffalo. Buffalo getting a line change, and looks like Vegas getting a couple changes. All right, Vegas pass to the far boards, dump in from the red line into the near corner. Finally, Vegas has to recover in their own end at right in front of the bench. Buffalo knocks it in, but it must have gone into the net, or must have gone into the bench or into the crowd. At 13 minutes to go, still 3-2 Buffalo. We have the first media timeout, under 14. Let's take a look at the other games. Clemson totally messed. Oh, shoot. Yeah, if you're rooting for the upset, oh well. Still in Boston, 2-1 Bruins. That's the way it was after one. In fact, they had 3 goals in the first 6 minutes, and they haven't scored since. 2 for Boston, 1 for Pittsburgh. Devils 3-1 over the Panthers in Newark, New Jersey, and 15:54 to go in the third. Mammoth 3, Capitals 1. Capitals have a power play with 13:50 to go. Blue Jackets tied it up. Sean Monahan's 12th shorthanded, 152 in the third. 2-2 with the Predators in Columbus. 15:53 to go. Blackhawks Jets 1-1, 13:48 in the second. Stars Flames just underway, 17:14 remaining in the first. Senators Oilers 16 scoreless in Edmonton, 16:47 to go in the first. Lightning Wild in about a half hour. Avalanche Ducks we'll keep an eye on. We will bring you Canadians Sharks in about 50 minutes. We still have 13 minutes to go here in the third of this one, though. All right. 27-25 the shot. Still 3-2 the score. Uh-oh, the Sabres broadcast just spun a little bit for me. Hopefully there's no connection issues. I'll make sure I'm live. I did get out and get back in at the intermission. Face-off, Vegas controls in their own zone. Sends it ahead. Skated in by Marner to the far circle. He takes it behind the Buffalo net. Centers it. Shot. Was that McNabb? No, it was Lauzon. And then, or Lauzon. Nice save by Lyon, and off the rebound, he keeps it out too. Shots are 27 all. As Knight's got a couple opportunities there. Good pass by Marner to set up Lauzon in the near circle, and someone had an opportunity in the crease on the rebound. All right, face off. Vegas controls. Nope, now Buffalo skates it out. Off the near boards. Chased by Quinn. Into the near corner. McLeod sends it around. Up the near boards. Buffalo cannot keep it in. Marner. No, he gets it taken away by Zucker and to the far boards. And that is dumped in by Dorofeev. Dorofeev had the second goal for Vegas. Barbashev the other. Oh, nice shot, but I don't think anybody got that, or nice pass. Nobody got a shot on it near the crease. Hannafin near board sends it around. We're under 12 to go. Near corner. Towards the slot, towards the far circle. Tip, no good by Smith. And sent out by Buffalo. We got a whistle. It may have gone into the bench at 11:45, or maybe into over the glass into the crowd. Yeah, Smith had there was a shot. Oh, it was a good pass. And Barbashev may have blocked Smith. No, Kolsar. I didn't get a good look at it. Smith had a great opportunity, but either Kolsar or a Sabre may have blocked that. All right, far circle face-off in the Buffalo zone. Vegas controls it. Kolsar, far circle in the far boards. Tipped away towards the far corner. Trying to dig it out is Reinert. Sissons is out on that line with him. Shot. Lyon looking around, unsure if he has it or not. Apparently he does at 11:28. He hangs on. A blue line blast from the near side. Lyon wasn't sure. That was a nice shot by McNabb. Pretty high up. Got it like in the armpit of Lyon. Right side. I don't know who Lyon's chirping at. I missed it. Don't have the sound up. All right, face-off one. Vegas controls again from the point slot. That was blocked and cleared by Buffalo. Neutral ice pass. Gets away. Buffalo skates it up. Samuelson. No, make that. Who is that? Well, it's behind the net for McLeod. And now Vegas has it and passes up ahead, and Lausen dumps it in from the red line. Lyon sweeps it into the near corner. Picked up by Zucker. Buffalo in front of their own bench. They dump it in. It's not icing. Played behind to the far corner. I think Anderson got it. No, not out. Buffalo keeps it in. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. Rebound taken by Power. Power to the blue line. A pass. Far circle towards the net. Loose in the crease. Freeze of the puck eventually at 10:29. And apparently Schmid must have made another good save. Shots are, they're seeing 28-27 Vegas. That hasn't changed as of yet. 10:29 to go here in the third period. All right. Oh, my neck. Face off. Buffalo controls. Sent around into the far corner. Now tipped out by Vegas to the red line. 2-on-2. Far circle shot. Wide into the near boards. Sent in around behind the net. And picked up by Thompson for Buffalo. Thompson up the middle. Pass to the right in front of the Vegas bench, and it's dumped in by Buffalo. Now Vegas, McNabb plays it up the near boards. Tipped away, though. Buffalo controls at neutral ice, and they lost it by the Vegas bench. Skated up. Far circle. Far corner. Dahlin behind the net, trying to get it to Norris. Norris backhander. Went to Eichel. Vegas sends it around behind the net. And finally Buffalo got it out. Eichel makes a pass to the far boards. Far circle, taken behind the net, pass to Hannafin. Smith with the puck now. Smith towards the near circle. And Marner to the blue line, a shot, big rebound. I don't know if Dorofeyev got a stick on it or not. 9:06. Another save by Lyon. It's still 3-2, and we've hit the under 10 media timeout. Still 3-2 Buffalo. Still 28-27 on the shots. All right, let's check in on the other scores. Still Bruins 2, Penguins 1, 6:04 to go in the third. Devils 3, Panthers 1, 7:53 to go in the third. Mammoth 3, Capitals 2. Ryan Leonard his 11th goal on the power play from Strome and Chikrin at 6:31. So still 7:29 to go in a 1-goal game. Blue Jackets take the lead 3-2 over the Predators. 12:51 to go in the third, and they have 58 seconds left on a power play. Damon Severson, 5th goal from Mateychuk and Olivier. Those are all the third period games. 8:44 to go in the second. Blackhawks Jets 1-1. Stars Flames no score, 12:01 in the first. Senators 2, Oilers 1. Yeah, 3 goals in 8 minutes. We had Cousins with a Z, his 21st. Assist Cousins with an S, 9th. And Shabbat's 19th. Then Draisaitl tied it at his 32nd from Ekholm and Stastny. Then Drake Batherson's 22nd on the power play from Brady Tkachuk and Stützle. And the Sens lead 2-1. All right, back from commercial break. 3 players. Oh, the empty net goals. Eichel, Shatan, Satan, and I missed the other one for Sabres empty net goals. All right, a quick icing called on Buffalo with 9 minutes remaining. Let's go Buffalo. Let's bust Vegas. What's up, Isildur? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for being here. 9 minutes in the third period. Okay, they adjusted the shots. They added one for Vegas. All right. In the, let's see, near circle, Buffalo wins it. Darlene sends it up the boards. McNabb lost it, but is this a whistle for Buffalo offsides or for McNabb gloved it in the defensive zone? It's got to be offsides on Buffalo, and I'm not exactly sure why either. Did he get a penalty? Oh, no, he was in before the line. Okay, the puck was on the ground. It wasn't just gloved. Yeah.
Well, the good news there is nobody scored after that play, and then we had to sit through a review.
All right, face off. Dumped in behind the net. 8:45 to go in the third. Buffalo up the far boards, and they dump it in from the red line behind the net. And Schmid tried to play it up the far boards. It's knocked behind the Vegas net again. Now it's passed out to neutral ice by Reinert. Buffalo heads for some line changes. I believe Vegas will as well. Excuse me. Pass ahead up the near boards. This will be icing again against Buffalo. 8:13 to go. Looking forward to the late game. Yeah, should be a fun one. Young teams with fast skaters. Can't ask for more. Yeah, Montreal Canadiens at San Jose Sharks. About 40 minutes the live stream starts for that one. Face off in the Buffalo defensive zone in the far circle. Looks like Krebs won it. Buffalo gets it to the red line, and Thompson dumps it in. Played up the near boards by McNabb. Tipped a pass to Marner in the slot after a drop pass towards the net. I think that was Theodore. Buffalo gets it out. They clear it down the length of the ice, and it is going to be another icing call on Buffalo. They may need to use their timeout at some point. I feel like they've had a bunch of icings recently. We haven't had a shot on goal in the last minute or so. I think Buffalo was saying that Vegas kind of played it into an icing, or they thought Smith tipped it maybe? Not sure. Near circle draw taken behind the net by Darlene and sent off the boards to Krebs. Krebs a pass to the near board. Samuelson takes it ahead. Picked up by Lausen for the Knights. Long pass ahead. Tomas Hertl. Far circle. Along the boards. Taken away. Buffalo going the other way to the red line. Dump in ahead. Played to the near boards. Picked up. Doan takes a hit. Loses the puck. And Vegas tips it into the netting or the crowd or the net. Oh, they're talking about a delay of game puck over glass. And Anderson's being sent off, and he's adamant it was tipped. But I think he's wrong. He played it like a lacrosse player. It got tipped by Doan. Oh, actually, wait, did Doan send it out? Maybe there should be a penalty on Doan. Instead, they call on Anderson. It was very hard to tell. But Anderson apparently hit it with his stick. I don't know if this is a challengeable penalty or not. It might be. Let me listen in.
Different game, different time. Doesn't mean much right now. They got him in back-to-back games here, and even over the last 9 games. So it's something that's we've had some success with it here right now tonight. Right now on this.
Oh, yeah, it was 3-1, wasn't it?
This game.
What is it now?
Sabres power play presented by Comfort Windows and Doors.
2-1. Okay. I thought it was 3-1 already. Did they wave off a goal? Well, we'll get to that later. All right, it is a Sabre power play with 7:10 to go. I think they already kicked Eichel. No, they kicked Norris out of the draw. Pardon me. Doan, Zucker, Norris, and we got to redo the draw. Unbelievable. Just drop the puck, man. Ay, ay, ay. Finally, face-off taken and sent down the length of the ice by Vegas. 80.6% PK for Vegas, 10th in the league, 17th in the league on the power play for Buffalo at 20%. All right. Under 650. That's the first penalty called against Vegas, too. And we just had another puck leave the ice into the stands. 6:41 to go in the third. All right. All right, face off. Sorry, answering in the chat. Yes, we're doing the Canadiens game later. Canadian Sharks coming up in 35 minutes. Up the middle to the near boards. Zucker, right? And sent out by Vegas. Not much going on for this Buffalo power play. They got to be looking to get a goal. You can't just sit back on a 1-goal lead with 6 minutes or more to go. All right, Doan passes. Another one deflected by the Knights off the netting in the corner. That one I actually saw. Camera was out. It wasn't, tight on the shot. 47 seconds to go on the Buffalo power play. They nary a shot on goal, though, in this power play in the first minute 12. Let's see. Face off. Taken in the far corner. Sent to the blue line, a keeper for Buffalo. It was Byram. Now down low for Samuelson. He sends it wide into the near boards. Power out there as well, I think. Wait, are they? How many defensemen do they have out on this power play? I don't think... Okay, they got a line change now. I don't think NHL.com was right. I know they're way ahead. All right, sent at drop pass now. They still only 10 seconds to go on the power play. They nearly turned it over. They do. Smith towards the far circle. Theodore with the puck. We're back to 5-on-5 towards the net. Lyon had it go off his pads. Byram sends it up the far boards and just out. And from the neutral ice, Vegas takes it to the far circle. Pass down low for Smith towards the crease. Sent out by Buffalo. And what is this going to be? We got another Buffalo icing. Good Lord, at 4:44 to go in the third. Lots of icings by the Sabres. Yeah, Lions been pretty good today. I mean, no complaints. All right, what are the shots? 29-28. So Vegas got nothing there on the I thought they put one on net in that sequence. All right, Vegas wins the faceoff. They send it behind the Buffalo net. Now it's in the far corner. Far circle. And shot. Glove save. Lyon hangs on. That one might have been wide of the net. We'll see what they call, if anything. All right, we have reached the under 6 media timeout, the final media timeout here in the third. Still 3-2 Buffalo. That's where we were halfway through the game. 8:27 into the second period. Let's see if there's any finals yet. Looks like that Boston game is almost over. Bruins 2, Penguins 1, 10 seconds to go. Devils 3, Panthers 1, 3:32 to go in the third. Mammoth 3, Capitals 2, 1:21 to go in the third. Blue Jackets 3, Predators 2, still 7:35 to go in the third. That game's a little slow because our game started last amongst these 5 games because they were honoring Tage Thompson and Jack Eichel and other Olympians before the puck drop. All right, 1 second. Okay, we're good. Hawks and Jets 1-1, 3:14 to go. Second period. Stars take a 2-1 lead. Jamie Bent. Well, let's go through the goals here. 2-1, 7:18 in the first. Sam Steele opened the scoring, his 9th. Duchesne and Ben the assist. Frost tied it up, his 13th. Coleman and Klapka on the assist. And again, Ben, his 10th, gives the Stars the 2-1 lead. 7:18 to go in the first. Duchesne and Steele on the assist. Senators 2, Oilers 1. I thought it was 3-1. I wonder if they had a goal waved off. And Lightning at Wild after the first TNT game. Forgot which one was the TNT game, actually. Oh, it's this one. Devils, Panthers. Devils make it 4-1. Alrighty, 30-28 are the shots. Face off in the far circle in Buffalo's end. Vegas now sends it up the near boards. fix this mic again. I'll have to work on this tomorrow or tonight after the other game. Into the near boards. Vegas sends it up and out. There's a battle in front of the Buffalo bench. Sorry, nothing was going on. Nobody could control it. And now it's dumped in, but Knights quickly send it ahead. Both teams get wholesale changes. 3:45 remaining in the third. Thompson skates it over the red line, passes to the left side, and it's taken behind the net for the Knights. Up the near boards, over the red line. Drop pass. Hannafin, he gets a drop pass. Now he returns it and sent towards the net. It went wide and not kept in. Dorofeyev tracks it down. Vegas trying to get at least one change. And it's dumped in by Buffalo. All right. Dorofeyev with the puck. Red line, dump in. 3 minutes remaining in the third. 3-2 Buffalo. It's where we were at the end of 2. Buffalo going the other way. 2-on-2 towards the net. A shot. What a save. Or was it wide? Did it hit the post? The ref was signaling safe, so I'm thinking it was a post shot. Let's get a quick replay here. Yep, it hit the crossbar. He had Schmid beat, and McLeod rang it off the crossbar, and it went into the netting above the crowd. So just missed with 2:46 to go. That would have pretty much sealed the game, but there's still plenty of time for Vegas to get the equalizer. McNabb behind his own net. Behind the net to the far circle. Pass to Smith. Right side. And Vegas sends it towards the slot. Buffalo has it. Under 2.5 remaining. And Buffalo has it in the far circle. Buffalo waiting for a forward line change. Dahlin passes. Sent up the far boards. Knocked into the ozone, but quickly picked up by Eichel. Eichel sends it behind the net to Theodore. We have under 2 minutes remaining. Dorofeyev pass gets away. Buffalo to the far boards and sends it down. And when are they going to pull Schmid? Theodore with the puck. Up the near boards. And tipped in behind the net. Marner picks it up. 1:36 remaining. They got to send Schmid now. You can't keep waiting. There we go. Schmid's off the ice. Extra attacker on. 6-on-5 with the empty net. Far corner. Battle for the puck. It comes free. And sent to the blue line. Theodore at the near circle. Shot wide. And Marner went after it in a diving poke check out of the zone. Vegas will send it quickly ahead. And Lyon plays it to the near boards. 1:03 remaining. Out of the zone. Up the near boards. Theodore now a drop pass to Eichel. Eichel's pass gets away. Long shot is in for Buffalo for the empty net with 49 seconds from his own blue line. I think it was Samuelson. Wait, did they not count it? Wait. What?
Talking everything about the Sabres and the news from around the NHL.
What was the call? Hold on.
Around the NHL right now. Sabres Live with Brian and Marty on the home of the Buffalo Sabres.
Timeout Vegas. What the heck happened?
Don't believe everything you hear. No, until you hear it on Sabres Live. Yeah, that's 100%. Vegas has called their timeout here.
They called icing? I thought that was in. I am sorry. I guess I am blind. Samuelson was wide right. I thought it was in. I'm sorry. Still 3-2. My bad. No, Hart is injured, Isidore. He's injured. I think he's out for the year. It's Schmid. But the net is empty right now. Okay, sorry. No goal. I'm apparently blind. I'm so sorry. No, let's see. Mammoth still dusting up the high plateau with Stampede dust. Yep, right on Devils. Let's go Sabres. Hello, George Pierce Sr. How you doing? Yes, Vegas yanked the goalie. No, Hart is injured. The starter was Schmid. All right, back to the face-off. 45 seconds to go. Still in the O-zone for Vegas. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Marner to Eichel. Marner at the point. Long shot into the near boards. 30 seconds to go. Battle for the puck in the near boards. And sent. No, not out. Vegas in the slot. Lyon, did he make the save? Must have hit the post. And Buffalo with 12 seconds just gets it to neutral ice. And takes it to the red line and sends it in. So 6 seconds. That's not going to be enough. Theodore, the long pass ahead. A blast from the near circle. That's it. Down in front. The fans are up on their feet, going crazy. The Sabres hang on and win. 3-2 is your final. Wow, what a game. Nicely done. Despite no goals in the final 30 minutes or more of the game. But that second period was electric. And apologies, I thought the Sabres had hit an empty netter, but I was wrong. All right, let's get the final numbers here. 31-28 were the shots. Vegas, but 3-2 the score Buffalo. I'll try to get to the chat as well. One penalty on each team, and the Vegas penalty was a puck over glass. All right. Face-offs ended up evening up a little bit. Buffalo had a huge lead in that. 35-26 is a final tally. Both teams 0 for 1. 28-15 hits, Vegas. 10-9 block shots, Vegas. 14-14 giveaways. 9-5 takeaways, Buffalo. Game 2 of the 2-game series in Las Vegas, March 17th. So no goals in the third. No goals in the final 11 and a half minutes either of the second period. All right, I'll try to pass along any finals. Jackets still up 3-2 on the Predators, just under 3 minutes remaining. Hawks Jets 1-1, first intermission. Stars still up 2-1 on the Flames late in the first. Oilers just tied it up. Draisaitl's 33rd. Late in the first. We'll keep an eye on these other two games. We'll bring you Canadian Sharks in like 20 minutes. Here's the finals to pass along. Bruins 2, Penguins 1 in Boston. And in Newark, New Jersey, Devils 5, Panthers 1. Mammoth win in D.C., 3-2 over the Capitals. All right. Let's end the poll. Please like and subscribe before we head on out. 84% of the 37 votes were correct with Buffalo winning. It had been 95-5. Yeah, sorry, but they still won. Sorry about the misinformation. I really thought Samuelson had put it in. It must have hit the boards and then hit the side of the net because I got fooled. Look up that Florida pick. If they don't make the playoffs, it might not be so bad. Maybe they get a lotto ball. Yeah, I don't know how the NHL lottery is done. I don't think it's like the NBA with the lotto balls or anything. Not sure. Chicago's got that pick. Oh, maybe. Right. Oh, Draisaitl? for Edmonton, I think. Yeah. All right. Also, here's what's coming up tomorrow, and I'll try to update the schedule soon for Thursday. We'll start out with Stanford, Miami, at 10 a.m. Central, so 11 Eastern, 9 Mountain, 7 Pacific. Then that is ACC action, I think, and then we'll switch to the SEC. Just trying to get 2 teams with winning records. This is women's basketball. Men's, they don't have anything early, I don't think. Mississippi State versus Florida. That's at 12:30 Central. Again, women's. Then the doubleheader tomorrow night. Vegas against Detroit. So we'll see Vegas again playing the Red Wings. And the other game is the Islanders at the Ducks. So that's for tomorrow. Then Thursday we'll probably do 2 women's games again. Friday and then we'll do the ESPN doubleheader. Friday is still pending. I got to figure out what college games to do that day. Then we'll probably just do double header hockey Saturday, Sunday, I think. Don't think I'll be adding anything during the day. It'll be mostly at night or late afternoon Sunday. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. I got to reset for the next game. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Like and subscribe before you head out. Give me a follow on Twitch if you already have a Twitch account. I would appreciate it. Just trying to get 2 more followers to get to 25. So exciting game despite no scoring in the final 31 minutes or so, but it was down to the wire for sure. I think last year Lotto Pick would be a great documentary of the process. Draft day, the odds of the Islanders moving up on 13 or 12. I don't pick up to be astronomical. Oh, because they got Schaefer. Gotcha. Right. Yeah. Okay, last year the Islanders. Yeah. Oh, was it? Yeah, I know that. Especially with the NBA, the NBA was got some pretty famous stories for fixing it. Like Patrick Ewing. I have trouble saying Ewing for some reason. Going to the Knicks when it was just one envelope, and I think that envelope was cold or something stupid, crazy like that. I don't know. I don't know how much is truth or just rumors, but all right, that's gonna do it for me. Got to take a quick break. Hope to see you in the next one, if not soon thereafter. Have a great Tuesday night. Have a terrific Wednesday, and we'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Be well. Wishing you all the best. Sinbin Stream signing out, and bye-bye.